On our third wedding anniversary, I planned a heart-racing surprise for my wife, only to accidentally eavesdrop on a call with her bestie. On the other end of the line, she was laughingly egging her friend on, claiming her friend's body was far more seductive than hers, and would surely steal my soul away. There wasn't a hint of jealousy in her voice. Instead, it was laced with dark anticipation. At that moment, my entire body turned to ice. My own wife was actually pimping out her best friend to seduce me. Oh, is my wifey actually getting tired of me? Cut the crap. Just make sure you bag Sulang. Record the evidence of his infidelity. And once the divorce gets me his massive relocation payout, I'll hand you 10 million. Whoa, 10 million? Then I better thank Sister Qianqian in advance. 10 million is pocket change. Just keep screaming no when the time comes. With Xu Lang's pathetic personality, he'll definitely think it's just roleplay. Once it's over, accuse him of sexual assault. We'll easily squeeze tens of millions out of him then. I couldn't believe my own damn ears. This is the woman I've shared a bed with for 3 years. Her heart is absolutely venomous. Sister Qianqian, you're a genius. Back in school, you had the campus heartthrob wrapped around your finger. We all worshipped the ground you walked on. But don't even remind me. If I hadn't needed to scrounge up medical fees for Guyan, I never would have started those suggestive live streams, let alone marry a boring, unrefined nouveau riche like Sulang. It really is such a tragedy. You and Brother Guyan were the ultimate power couple, a match made in heaven, only to have it all tainted by Shulang. Wait, if you're suddenly pushing for a divorce now, does that mean Brother Guyan is finally cured? Not only has he recovered, he's starting to show some physical reaction. Besides, Guyan said he wants to move abroad with me. That's why I'm in such a rush to strike. That's incredible. With those tens of millions from the settlement, you and Brother Guyan can travel the entire world. See, you're being short-sighted again. How can we women settle for just burning through savings? My dear Guyan has already scouted a prime investment, and he's just waiting for me to seize my share of the estate to fund his project. Once that's done, I won't have to lift a finger. I'll just live off those sweet dividends for the rest of my life. Wow, congrats, sis. I'm literally green with envy. I'll make sure everything on my end is perfectly prepped. Mission guaranteed to be a success. So that's the game, huh? Stealing my fortune. To fund your little white moonbeam lover. Wifey, I've prepared a massive surprise for you. Hubby, what kind of big surprise is it? Is it that luxury penthouse in the city center? Wait, just this one crappy necklace? Honey, this is a limited edition piece. As for the house, I've got people looking into it right now. Just wait until next month, when I can withdraw that remaining 20 million from my fixed deposit, and I'll pay in full and put it all in your name. Hubby, you're the absolute best. I knew you were the only one who truly adored me. So about that cash, you definitely shouldn't touch it, okay? Don't worry, what's mine is yours, right? Using my money to keep a side piece. I'm going to make you spit it all back out with interest. Hey there, little Yue. What brings you to my line today? Brother Lang's sister Qianqian is at the salon today. I'm wandering around the mall all by myself and I'm so bored. Why don't you come keep me company? Sure thing, I'm actually free today, so send me your pin. Brother Lang's sister Qianqian usually keeps you on such a short leash. You must be totally suffocated, right? Stifled, no way, your sister Qianqian only does it for my own good. She's such a virtuous wife. Virtuous. Brother Lang, you're just too honest. Behind your back, oh, never mind. Anyway, I think a man should live for the moment and seek pleasure. Live for the moment, huh? And just what kind of pleasure are we talking about? Brother Lang, to be honest, I've always felt so bad for you. If you were with me instead, I'll make sure you feel like you're in paradise every single day. Want to head to the hotel upstairs? I'll show you the kind of fun where, even if you forced me, I'd never ever scream for you to stop. And there go the fox's ears, trying to bait me into a trap. In your dreams? What the hell? Yue, why on earth are you pinching my thigh? Brother Lang, what are you shouting about? I didn't do anything, you still dare to deny it. You were literally rubbing up against me just now, insisting on dragging me to the hotel upstairs, even saying you wouldn't scream for help if I forced you. I am a married man, for God's sake. You're Qianqian's best friend, aren't you? Do you have no conscience at all? Zulong, are you freaking insane? Who would ever want you? Stop making things up. Don't you dare try to squirm out of this. I Shulong might be a bit unrefined, but I would never betray my wife like that. You damn eunuch. You deserve to be humph. Sister Qianqian, your husband is a complete... He actually made a scene in public and accused me of that. How did you mess this up? You can't even handle a guy like him. Do you even want that 10 million anymore or not? The real show is just getting started. You can't even seduce a brainless idiot like him. I guess you don't care about that 10 million, right? Sister Qianqian, he's totally ignoring the script. I practically had my chest in his face, and he actually shut up. You useless trash. If you don't seal the deal this week, don't expect a single cent. Wifey who made you so incredibly furious. Hubby, how long have you been standing there? I just sliced these apples. Have some to cool down. It's nothing, honey. Yue just screwed up at work. So I was giving her a piece of my mind. Giving her a piece of your mind, I bet you're just itching to take my money. To fund that side piece of yours. Yue really does have a hard life. But, honey, There's something I'm not sure if I should tell you. What is it, hubby? There shouldn't be secrets between us. Well, Yue came to see me yesterday, and she was saying some really bizarre things. She kept prying about that $5 million fund of mine. Brother Lang Qianqian has such a nasty temper, she said. She must give you hell every single day, right? I'm nothing like her. So, Yue, that perfume you're wearing today smells divine. However, Qianqian has definitely been in a foul mood lately. She said Guyan's project is desperate for funding, and she's so stressed she can't even sleep. Brother Lang, are you actually this stupid? Sister Qianqian is playing you for a fool. What kind of nonsense are you spewing? Oh, Brother Lang. She's selling you out, and you're helping her count the cash. She's had this all calculated for a long time. Next Tuesday, when your massive fixed deposit unlocks. Wait, how did you... She's already had the lawyers draft the transfer agreement. Yue, have some self-respect. Qianqian is my wife. I won't allow your petty provocations. Get out of the car. Next Tuesday, a transfer agreement. Li Qianqian, you're finally showing your true colors. That useless backstabbing little brat. How dare she plot to steal my 5 million behind my back? It seems I can't rely on her anymore. Guyan is pressuring me for the money. I'll have to take matters into my own hands. He's nothing but a primitive, lust-driven machine anyway. Once the deposit unlocks next Tuesday, Sulong, I'll make sure you're begging to sign those papers. Hubby, doesn't your $5 million certificate unlock next Tuesday? I had an expert look into an offshore trust project for us. Guaranteed principal and high interest. Let's just sign it together, okay? An offshore trust. Wifey, is this kind of thing even reliable? The bank gives you pennies in interest. I'm an elite university grad. Do you think I'd be scammed? Fine. I'll sign. I just need to use the restroom first. I really want to see exactly what kind of pit you've dug for me. Young man, this isn't some wealth management agreement. This is an irrevocable directed investment mandate. Once you put money in, you'll never see a cent of it again. The beneficiary is his surname Gu, correct. The legal representative is listed as Gu Yan. And take a look at these additional clauses. This is basically daylight robbery. It even cuts off any safety net I'd have in a divorce. Wait. Take a close look at this account ending in 0921. A fixed payment of 500,000 every month, continuing for a solid year and a half. That timing perfectly matches Guyan's recovery period. Young man, don't be reckless. You absolutely cannot sign this. I understand. I'm going to make her cough up every single cent. I'm going to find out exactly what else you're hiding from me. Qianqian, today's treatment went perfectly. The funds arrived. Once that 5 million hits next Tuesday, our future will be completely free. Love you. He's actually promising me a life. Using my lifeblood to buy your freedom in your dreams. What a brilliant lie about life-saving money for a critical illness. Guyan, you're living more luxuriously than a rich heir like me, acting like a big shot using my hard-earned cash, when you're actually just a professional con artist and a deadbeat debtor, Li Qianqian. You plotted against me for 3 years just to support this trash. How is this even possible? Haha, it hurts, haha. Thanks for the rocket top donor. I really am a world-class idiot. I treated her like a pure, untouchable goddess, dropping tens of millions just to marry her and bring her home, only to find out she's rotten to the core. No wonder Yue's dirty little tricks were so damn polished. Hubby, it's the middle of the night. What are you doing up? Wifey, you're awake. I was just studying that offshore trust project you mentioned. You won't understand that professional jargon anyway. Just sign the papers the moment the money clears next Tuesday. Honey, 5 million isn't exactly pocket change. I was doing some digging just now, and there are so many scammers out there lately, especially those deadbeat losers who dress up like gentlemen, just to swindle women. What nonsense are you talking? My contact is 100% reliable. Wait a minute. Isol, have you been listening to people gossiping behind my back again? No, of course not. I'm just giving you a heads up, right? Fine, you're so annoying. Just get back to the bedroom and sleep. Getting anxious. The real show hasn't even started yet. Last month, you claimed to be scouting overseas projects, but use my cash for a luxury rebirth in Paris. Fine. Next Tuesday, I'll personally escort you both to hell. My money. All my hard-earned money. At least my parents' retirement savings are still safe. Hubby, that offshore project is blowing up. 5 million is barely enough to get our foot in the door. Let's mortgage your parents' old apartment. The returns will be double. Wifey, that's the only roof over my parents' heads. If we lose it, where will they go? Sleep on the streets. Lose it. How could we lose? I have inside channels. It's a guaranteed win. You just don't trust me, do you? I've poured my heart and soul into this family, and you don't even have the guts for this. Guts, the 30 million I let you manage. There isn't even $300 left in that account. Where's the cash you're tracking my accounts? Sulong, you've certainly grown a spine, haven't you? That money, I've diversified it all into long-term hedge funds. Do you even understand high-level finance? Mr. Su, the situation is even grimmer than you feared. These 30 million were laundered to Zhengzhou shell companies before vanishing into offshore accounts. With this alone, it's incredibly hard to build a criminal case. So I'm supposed to just watch this despicable couple live their best lives with my money while being untouchable. Furthermore, she's now actively trying to drain your parents' property. She's hell-bent on bankrupting you completely, ensuring you can never stand on your feet again. I won't accept this. I refuse to let them win. Since the law can't touch you bastards yet, I'll personally flay the skin off your backs. My only opening is that $5 million deposit unlocking next Tuesday. $30 million in 3 years of my youth. All for a meticulously staged pig butchering scam. Son, Mom knows you've been under a lot of pressure lately, but please don't do anything reckless. Life will eventually get better. Don't worry, Mom. Everything they've devoured of mine, I'll make them spit it back out, flesh, bone, and blood. 30 million, gone. I served her like a loyal dog for 3 agonizing years. Yet she won't even spare my parents' life savings. Son, those dark circles under your eyes are devastating. Is Kian giving you a hard time again? No. Mom, I've just been pulling overtime at the office. Kian is actually being great. She just said once that offshore investment pays out, she'll move you both into a massive mansion. I'm not a fool. You can't look me in the eye when you lie. I don't know what kind of mess you youngsters are in, but you can't let people just scheme your money away. Mom, I might have completely blown it. She's too cunning. Every single step is a carefully hidden trap. Don't fear, the sky isn't falling just yet. Do you remember Old Man Wong from next door? His son's wife drained his accounts and bolted. Old Man Wong didn't get violent or jump off a building. He went to the community center to find retired lawyer Lee. That man taught him exactly how to harvest evidence, and he fought until every cent was recovered. You can't just endure this head on. Find someone who knows the law, don't suffer in silence. Exactly. Big firms rejected me for lack of funds and proof. But community legal aid thrives on cases like this. Lawyer Lee? How could I have forgotten him? Young man, those big law firms weren't wrong. Those 30 million have already been laundered. Overseas, with your current financial state, you simply cannot afford a transnational legal battle. Lawyer Lee, am I just destined to let that vile couple bleed me dry? She's using my money to fund that deadbeat. And next Tuesday, she's forcing me to sign a 5 million offshore trust. Wait, 5 million is still in a local account. Yes, my large deposit unlocks this coming Tuesday. She's even had the transfer agreement drafted. The moment my pen hits the paper, the cash vanishes into Guyen's pockets. Perfect. The fox is finally revealing its tail. Is this 5 million really my only chip for a comeback? She made the 30 million vanish without a trace. Lawyer Lee, tell me, what do I need to do? Memorize these statutes and the types of evidence required. Next Tuesday, I want you to use these tools to personally escort her into a prison cell. As long as there is a single crack in her plan, I will flay the very skin off both of them. The investment agreement? Where is that damn lawyer? Found it. This is the absolute garbage agreement Li Tianqian is forcing me to sign. Hubby, this is a guaranteed goldmine of a deal. Are you really going to sign without even looking at it? Or do you simply not trust me anymore? I trust you. Your word is my absolute command, my dear wife. Li Tianqian, did you really think adding this clause would let you sleep soundly? Lawyer Lee, take a look at this specific section. The beneficiary has the right to unilaterally dispose of assets with zero liability. This is the exact loophole she used to launder my $30 million until it was spotless. What a venomous, calculated move. On the surface, it looks like a legitimate commercial authorization. It even includes a standard risk disclosure. So what do? Is there really no way to take her down? No. This is precisely where her plan fractures. If we can prove she maliciously colluded with a third party, then this becomes a textbook case of criminal fraud. The entire agreement will be instantly voided. Malicious collusion, Guyan. If I prove the money funneled straight into Guyan's pocket, he's nothing more than an accomplice. Exactly. Concealing the transfer of massive marital assets from a spouse. During the course of a marriage, well, that is what the law calls gross unconscionability. Incredible. That's perfect, Lawyer Lee. This coming Tuesday regarding that 5 million. She'll definitely use the same old tricks to force my signature, which is why you won't just sign it. You're going to play the part of the perfect oblivious husband. We will use this new agreement to permanently lock in the evidence chain of her previous laundering. Li Qianqian, the grave you dug for me. I'm going to make sure you're the one buried in it today. Hubby, the certificate of deposit matures this Tuesday. Sign these papers now, so I can submit them for institutional review tomorrow. We don't want to miss out on making a fortune, do we? My wife is always so efficient. I've thought it over. Leaving it in the bank really is a waste of potential. I'll do whatever you say. So incredibly impatient, dying to take my money to fund your little white moonbeam. Ah, honey, it's just a piece of paper. Why are you in such a frantic rush? Oops, my hand slipped. Hurry and sign it, hubby. I'll take it to the trust office for verification first thing tomorrow. You got it, wifey, whatever you say I do. It's just a measly 5 million, right? I'll sign. But once that cash moves next Tuesday, this paper becomes the ironclad evidence that sends you disgusting scumbag straight to a prison cell. Hubby, I've set up a dinner tomorrow with the big boss of the trust fund. He's a top-tier elite educated abroad. So make sure you dress sharp. An overseas elite? Huh. Then I'll have to make sure I toast him properly. Mr. Gu, you finally arrived. Hubby, this is the powerhouse trust fund mogul I told you about. Mr. Xu, a pleasure. Qianqian mentions you constantly. She says you're a very straightforward man. A deadbeat in a designer suit is still just a fraud. Fine, I'll play along with your little drama until the end. Oh, Mr. Gu, one look at your face and I can tell you're destined for immense wealth. You're too kind, Mr. Xu. We're all here for mutual benefit and respect. What are you doing? Your grip is way too tight. You're hurting Mr. Gu. My bad, I just got a bit overexcited meeting such a big shot. I'm just worried you'll offend our VIP guest. Mr. Gu manages hundreds of millions in capital, you know. Mr. Gu, let me toast you. I'm just a middle school dropout with no class. And the greatest luck of my life was marrying Qianqian. Now I even get to get rich alongside a genius like you. You're far too humble, Mr. Xu. Luck is merely a hidden form of talent. However, when it comes to wealth management, it really should be left to the true professionals. Calling me a lucky peasant and an idiot are you? Fine, keep acting tough. The higher you climb, the harder you're going to hit the pavement. Mr. Gu is absolutely right. That's why I leave everything to my wife. By the way, Mr. Gu, I heard your health hasn't been great these past few years. Didn't those medical bills abroad cost you a fortune? Hubby, what on earth are you babbling about? Mr. Gu has been busy making moves on Wall Street. He hasn't been sick a day in his life. Oh, really? I heard Yue mention a couple of days ago that you had a friend who was deathly ill, begging for money everywhere to stay alive. I just naturally assumed she meant Mr. Gu. Mr. Zhu, you really shouldn't believe everything you hear from idle gossip. My health is absolutely robust. Glad to hear it, truly. Glad to hear it. You need a strong body to help me rake in the cash right. Still, the air in this country is a bit suffocating. Once this trust fund clears next Tuesday, I plan to relocate to Paris permanently. Qianqian, as one of our premier clients, you simply must come and inspect the Paris branch. Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world. My son just handed over 5 million to you, and here you two are flirting right in front of me. Planning to skip town with the loot together, are we? Mom, what are you even saying? Mr. Gu and I have a strictly professional partnership. The Paris trip is purely for project inspection. Listen, old lady, you can eat whatever you want, but you better watch your mouth. A man like me managing hundreds of millions. Hundreds of millions. Is that hundreds of millions in debt, perhaps? Oh, Mr. Gu, please don't lower yourself to my mother's level. She's never seen the world, and she's just terrified my 5 million will vanish. Wifey, if you're going to Paris, why aren't you taking me? What do you know about foreign languages? You'd just be an embarrassment over there. You pathetic, useless excuse for a man. Mom, I'm so sorry for this. Just wait until I pull the net shut next Tuesday. Young man, what you uncovered before was just the tip of the iceberg. I called in some old favors and pulled Gu Yan's entire criminal record. This guy isn't just a common deadbeat. He's involved in over 10 million in illegal fundraising. Then how is he still walking free? Because someone has been constantly filling his holes. Look at the source of these funds. Li Qianqian has been at it since before the wedding. Not only that, look at this photograph. Son, this isn't a simple case of infidelity. This is a long-con pig butchering scam. So I was a mark from the very start, Lawyer Lee. Is this enough evidence? It's enough, but for a lethal strike, we must wait. Ha ha ha. Draining my settlement money to fill your bottomless pit. Next Tuesday, I'm going to watch you both rot. But before next Tuesday arrives, I'm cutting off your supply lines entirely. Officer, I'm filing a lawsuit against Li Qianqian for contract fraud. She used predatory dual contracts to siphon off 30 million of our marital assets, with such a staggering amount involved. Do you have concrete evidence of the money trail? Your Honor, take a look. This is proof of the defendant concealing massive debts, and the complete evidence chain of her malicious collusion. We are filing to void the agreement on the grounds of gross unfairness, and demanding an emergency freeze on the 3 bank accounts involved in this heist. Li Qianqian, did you really think that unilateral liability waiver would let you sleep like a baby? Today, I'm letting you feel the crushing weight of the law. Hubby, look, just a few days left until next Tuesday. Once that 5 million hits, that pathetic loser Shulang will be officially bled dry. A peasant who just got lucky with a windfall doesn't deserve tens of millions. Think of this money as the stupidity tax he's paying to fund our new life abroad. You really are a genius. Creating that targeted investment trap had him spinning in circles. At dinner yesterday, he was still brainlessly thanking you for making him rich. The moment we land in Paris, I'm buying you that yacht you've been eyeing. As for Shu Lang, let him cry over his parents' ashes for all I care. This is impossible. How could this happen? What are you screaming about? Are you blind? Is this what you called flawless? How does he know about this? How does he know what? The court has already frozen my 3 laundering accounts. Every single bridge account is locked. I can't move a single cent now. How the hell were you managing him? Don't you dare yell at me. I've been acting my heart out with that disgusting man every day. Do you think this was easy for me? You were the one who drafted that agreement. Now that things have gone south, you're pinning it all on me. If that 5 million doesn't land this coming Tuesday, I'll kill you first. Do you hear me? If that 5 million doesn't hit next Tuesday, before the loan sharks come to hack off my hands, I'll chop you into pieces and feed you to the dogs. Guan you, heartless, ungrateful sapar. The dogs are finally eating each other. Gu Yan, you just handed me the perfect weapon on a silver platter. Xulong, what the hell do you think you're doing? I'm warning you. Assault is a serious crime. A crime, Li Tianqian. That purple bruise around your neck, that was left by your deadbeat lover Guyan, wasn't it? You're talking absolute nonsense. I just accidentally bruised myself. What's the matter? The 5 million isn't in his hands yet. So your white moonbeam is already trying to silence you, Ms. Li. Take a good look at this. Impossible. He told me these companies were just for tax avoidance. How could he possibly list all his debts under my name? Tax avoidance, he owes 30 million to loan sharks. And the guarantee agreement bears your personal signature. When next Tuesday finally rolls around, who do you think those triad debt collectors will come looking for? You treated me like an ATM, but he's using you as a human shield, Li Tianqian. You thought you were the smartest person in the room, but you're the one going to prison for a pathetic fraud. Xulang, hubby, please save me. I'll return every single cent to you. Just drop the lawsuit, please. It's too late. Your only lifeline now is to hand over the direct evidence of Guyan's money laundering and high-level fraud. If you want to live, prove your value to me. Strike the snake at its vital point. Li Qianqian, you're the one who has to hold the blade for me now. Where the hell have you been? Why aren't you answering your damn phone? I've already booked our flight to Paris for next Wednesday. The second that 5 million hits were gone. Hubby, what about the massive mess we're leaving behind? Xulong has already filed a suit with the court. What if there's a travel ban placed on us? What are you scared of? You're the legal representative. You're the guarantor too. You'll stay behind and stall them while I clear out. And I'll send for you once the heat dies down. But what if those loan sharks come knocking on the door? I'm terrified being alone. What's there to fear with me around? Enough already, don't you dare play games with me. What a spectacular performance. Li Qianqian. Doesn't being treated like a sacrificial lamb feel worse than death itself, Guyan? So you really were planning to swallow it all yourself. Guan Yu want me to be your scapegoat. Then I'm dragging you straight to hell with me. What are you doing crouching on the floor? Are you losing your damn mind? No. Hubby, I was just helping you pack your bag. Don't touch my stuff. Get lost. I'm taking an important call. The prey has entered the trap. Li Qianqian, let's see if your blade is sharp enough. Qianqian, I give up. I can't keep fighting this anymore. Hubby, you're finally dropping the lawsuit. What choice do I have? My parents are home crying every single day. My mother's blood pressure is through the roof. Playing the part without a little bait, how could I expect her to bite? Guyan, what's the point of the court freezing the accounts? You've already laundered that 30 million overseas. I have nothing left to fight you with. Hubby, I knew you still had feelings for me. I was wrong. I truly realize my mistake now. As long as you drop the charges, I'll cut ties with Guyan immediately. Words are cheap. Regarding that 5 million on Tuesday, not a single cent can be missing. Transfer it back into our joint account. And I want every shred of evidence regarding Guyan's laundering. Evidence 1, I'll do my best to get it. Okay, it's me. That loser Xulong has officially folded. The accounts will be unfrozen shortly. Mr. Gu, what about Miss Li? Who cares if she lives or dies? Wire the money directly to my private Swiss account. Let her stay here and take the fall for me as my scapegoat. She can rot in my place. What the hell are you doing? Get out. Being discarded feels great, doesn't it? Guen, you want me to die. Then I'm dragging you down to the abyss with me. Zhulang, I'll be the one to plunge the knife for you. Guyan, if you're going to be heartless, don't blame me for being ruthless. Did you really think he could stir up any real trouble? This blade has finally drawn blood. Lawyer Lee, I've secured the evidence. It's time to close the net. Officers, I am here to formally report Guyan. He's using shell companies for money laundering and malicious asset transfers. Here are all his underground bank statements and ironclad audio recordings. What is the total amount involved? 30 million, and he's moving another 5 million this Tuesday. You must freeze all his offshore accounts immediately. Not just Guyan, but the legal representative Li Tianqian too. We are requesting a total seizure of every linked account under their names. What the hell is going on, Old K? Who? Economic Crimes Investigation Department. Gu Yin, open up and cooperate with the investigation. I'm sorry, ma'am, but your card has been declined. It's frozen. Frozen? That's impossible. This is Shulang's secondary card. How could it possibly be frozen? The number you have dialed is currently out of service. Guyan's phone is disconnected too. Did Shulang actually sue me along with him? Go, and you absolute bastard. You piece of trash, you dare question me. The police are already at my door. My offshore accounts are all locked down. Did you betray me? I betrayed you. You're the one who tried to make me the scapegoat. I'll kill you, you poisonous wench. Bring it on. Let's destroy each other. The evidence has already been submitted. Neither of us is getting out of this alive. The sight of these dogs eating each other never gets old. This is only the first step in paying back what you owe. After $30 million traveled in a massive circle, it has finally returned clean and untainted to my name. Every cent is back. Look, Mom, you're in Dad's retirement fund. I've recovered every single penny. From now on, we never have to live in fear again. Good, good. Mom always knew my boy wouldn't let himself be bullied so easily. It's a blessing this money is back. A total blessing. Lawyer Lee, throughout these past few months, if you hadn't braved the pressure to help me gather evidence, my entire life would have been ruined by those two scumbags. You are the ultimate benefactor of our family. If you can't cough up the deposit, then get the hell out. Still acting like you're some wealthy socialite in a luxury penthouse. Every single one of your bank cards is frozen solid. Quit pretending to be a big shot, you fake. Just give me 2 more days of grace. Once my friend wires the money from overseas, I'll pay you double the rent. Pah, you're just a deadbeat debtor. Go tell your lies to a ghost. I haven't eaten a single scrap all day. Didn't you say we were moving to Paris permanently? Didn't you claim to manage hundreds of millions? Give me back my luxury lifestyle right now. Shut up. If you weren't such a jinx and a walking disaster, would I have ever fallen to such a pathetic state? The money may be back in my hands, but this game is far from over. The 3 years of youth and dignity you stole from me, you'll spend the rest of your miserable lives paying it back. Li Qianqian Kuyan? The true judgment is only just beginning. Filth belongs exactly where it is in the dumpster. My revenge is nowhere near finished. Guyan, what the hell are you doing? Who are you sending those videos of me to? Move, I'm doing what it takes to save my own skin. The loan sharks are going to be at the door any second. If I don't throw you out there to draw the fire, we're both going to end up dead. You've gone completely insane. Those are my old, suggestive clips from my streaming days. You even leaked the entire master plan of how we framed Shulong to the media. That's right, I've filed an anonymous report. As long as the internet's toxic vitriol is aimed squarely at a venomous woman like you, no one will care about how much money I owe. You're using my reputation as a human shield. Guyan, do you even have a shred of humanity left? Reputation. You were just a low-tier thirst trap streamer. Don't talk to me about reputation. Stop trying to paint yourself as a saint. From this day forward, you go your way on the sunny path, and I'll cross my own bridge alone. Guyan, I'll hunt you down even as a ghost. When disaster strikes, it's every rat for themselves. This dog-eats-dog drama is getting juicier by the second. Guyan, that absolute coward, is spilling everything, just to save his own pathetic hide. He even leaked the chat logs of how Qianqian seduced him back in the day. Keep at it. The bigger the scandal, the better. This wave of public outrage will be the final straw that breaks both your backs. Li Qianqian, you schemed so hard to be a rich socialite, but now the whole country knows your true colors. Does it taste as sweet as you imagined? Ms. Li, rumors say you used marriage to swindle 30 million. Care to comment on if that's true? Are you really the star of those suggestive, viral videos circulating online? What exactly is your relationship with Guyan? Stop filming, get lost. All of you get away from me. It's all lies made up by that bastard Guyan. Everyone look. The toxic woman is right here. Li Qianqian, you're basically a street rat now. Anything to say to Shulong, the man you scammed? Zulong, he's just a brainless idiot. Gu and you want me to take the fall for you. In your dreams, I have the ledgers of your illegal fundraising. See you in hell. Gu Yan's secret ledgers? Hidden in the basement of his suburban villa. He's a cold-blooded con artist through and through. Go and arrest him already. What a magnificent performance. Keep biting. The more vicious, the better. Everyone online, listen. I'm the real victim here. Zulong, that rich heir, subjected me to long-term abuse. Those asset transfer agreements, he beat me. Until I was forced to sign them. He just wants to seize my premarital property. Domestic abuse. You're pinning the bruises Guyan gave you on me. Li Qianqian, you really are posturing even at death's door. Trying to use public opinion to force me to drop the suit. Fine, I'll give you exactly what you're asking for. Neighbors, come and see. The son of the old man upstairs is a wife beater. Who the hell dares to lay a finger on my mother? Who gave you the nerve to start trouble here? Oh, looks like the main character has finally arrived. Your wife sent us to collect some emotional compensation. If you're smart, you'll drop that lawsuit immediately. And if I don't, extortion and blackmail. Or just picking a fight and causing a scene. Officer, I've got every single word recorded. It's a misunderstanding, officer. It was Li Qianqian. That stinking wench paid us to do this. Shut it, Mom. It's okay now. The villains have been hauled off by the police. Please come down from there. Listen up, neighbors. Li Qianqian claims I abused her. See the truth for yourselves. Lust-driven machine. You useless piece of trash, oh my. This isn't domestic abuse. It's a literal she-wolf. This woman's heart is pure jet black. What a deceptive snake. Little Shu, you absolutely cannot let her get away with this. Rest assured, everyone. I've already submitted all this evidence to the court. Lies can never truly bury the truth. Perfect. Guyan has been caught in the net. Li Qianqian, your pillar of support has completely crumbled. Let's see what pathetic tricks you have left up your sleeve. What did you just say? My mother just went downstairs to buy groceries. Don't you dare touch her. He'll drop the suit. I promise you. What did you say? My mother just went downstairs to buy groceries. Yup. Don't you dare touch her. She says the suit will be dropped. I'll do whatever you want. Hubby, it's not me, it's Guyan's loan sharks. They've snatched mom and taken her to that derelict garage. Hurry, bring the withdrawal papers. And the asset transfer agreement to save her. Guyan is already behind bars. What loan sharks? Li Qian, you're just a cornered rat playing a desperate game. Qian, don't be afraid. I'm preparing the documents right now. Mr. Xu, there are 3 suspects inside. Go in and keep them calm. We've already surrounded every possible exit. I understand I'm entrusting my mother's life to you. Mom, hubby, you finally showed up. They said if you just sign the withdrawal papers and transfer that 30 million to my offshore account. Cut the crap. Just sign the damn papers and wire the cash. Or else, I'll make sure this old lady suffers a world of pain today. Still acting? You really think I don't see through this? I know these thugs were hired by you. Qian. Guyan was already intercepted and arrested at the airport this afternoon. Hubby, what on earth are you talking about? If Guyan is behind bars, then all those massive debts fall squarely on my head. I'm your wife. You can't just stand by and watch me die. As long as you give me the money, we can go back to how we were and live a good life together. Li Qian on the day of our 3rd anniversary. Was this also part of your good life plan? Just seduce Shulang and record evidence of his infidelity. Once I divorce him and snag his settlement money, I'll give you 10 million. My dear Guyan has already found the perfect investment, and he's just waiting for me to seize the family assets. By then, I won't have to lift a single finger, and I can enjoy the dividends for the rest of my life. Extortion, marital fraud, and now you've added kidnapping to the list. No, this isn't real. When did you record that audio? Zulong, you've been plotting against me. You crazy bitch. You said this was just a family dispute to collect a debt. You actually tricked us into a kidnapping charge. Boys, let's get out of here. Retreat. Police, nobody move. Get your hands on your heads and stay down. Mom, it's okay now. Your son is right here. It's over. Everything is completely ruined. You knew everything from the very beginning. Zulong, you've been playing dumb since our 3rd anniversary. Watching me perform like a pathetic clown. Weren't you just gloating inside? Gloating. Every single day that I had to stare at your hypocritical face, I felt nothing but pure disgust. Take her away. You plotted against me. You'll burn in hell for this. I simply returned the trap you dug for me untouched. And today, I will personally nail you both to the pillar of eternal shame. Your Honor, I'm being framed. I was truly forced into this. It was Guyan. He used my old suggestive streaming videos to black. Mail me forcing me to drain Shulang's assets. He's the true mastermind. Bullshit, you lying bitch. How dare you slander me? You were the one lusting after Shulang's settlement money, and you crawled into my bed willingly. Every single document for those shell companies bore her signature. She was the one who transferred the cash. If you hadn't tricked me with dreams of moving to Paris, would I have ever taken such a massive risk? I wouldn't have dug this. Your Honor, I have 2 pieces of pivotal evidence to present. The first is a full recording of Li Qian and her friend Yue conspiring to frame me for infidelity as part of a calculated extortion plot. Just seduce Shulang. And once I divorce him and grab his settlement, I'll give you 10 million. That's not real. It's a lie. The second piece is Guyan's confession of using Li Qian for laundering while planning to seize the loot and flee abroad alone. Faked. This is definitely an AI-generated deepfake. Judge, he's setting me up. He's framing me, Guyan. The police have already raided the basement of your suburban villa and seized the physical ledgers of your illegal fundraising empire. Defendant Guyan, the evidence is ironclad. Do you have any more pathetic excuses to make? Hubby, Xulang. I was wrong. I truly deeply regret everything. Spouse, the moment you aimed your greed at my parents' life. Savings, that title died. To me, you are nothing but a common criminal. The law has already helped me reclaim my fortune. As for you, I need get ready to spend the rest of your life rotting in a cell. All rise. This court finds the defendant Guyan guilty of fraud and illegal fundraising, sentenced to 15 years of imprisonment. The defendant Li Qian is guilty of contract fraud and attempted extortion. She is sentenced to 10 years behind bars. All illicit gains shall be recovered in full according to the law. It's over. 30 million recovered to the last cent. The malignant tumor has been completely excised. The first half of my life was a costly lesson bought with millions. But for the rest of my life, I'm living solely for myself. Mr. Xu, the case is closed and the swindlers are brought to justice. Now that you've reclaimed your fortune, what are your plans? Plans. First, I'll pay off the tuition fees from these past 3 years. As for the rest, I'll do something actually meaningful. The most expensive tuition fee of my entire life bought me a total buyout from her fake hollow affection, and finally purchased my absolute clarity. Are you here to mock my misery, Shulang? Fine, you won. Every single bank account under my name has been wiped clean. And that deadbeat scumbag Guyan pinned every single cent of his debts on my head. I'm completely finished. I'm not that bored. I only came here to see with my own eyes. If that brain of yours, which spent a lifetime scheming, actually functions well behind iron bars, I can't survive 10 years in this hellhole. Gu Yan was still screaming insults at me during yard time yesterday, ranting that if I hadn't been so brain-dead stupid, he'd be living it up in Paris right now. We spend every single day cursing each other's existence. Hubby, I'm begging you, please help me help. When you were using my hard-earned cash to fund that loser, did you ever once stop to think about helping me? The end of greed is always a bottomless abyss. For the rest of your miserable lives, you and Guyan can just rot away while torturing each other in silence. Son, you've truly grown up. This money was well spent. It can help ordinary people who are suffering in silence, just like we once did when we were cheated. Mom, from now on, we won't just protect ourselves. We're going to ensure those scammers have nowhere left to run. Lawyer Lee, I'll need your expertise to manage this foundation. Young man, that was a brilliant move. To transform from a victim who nearly lost everything into the one holding the umbrella for others, that is how you truly break the cycle. I'm done being a mindless, lust-driven puppet, and I'm finished playing the part of a sacrificial lamb. From now on, I am the one moving the pieces on the board. This used to be my home. The old house has been torn down, and the old pathetic version of me died with it. Sulong, the lucky heir, officially reboots his life today.